Kiscamtho.
Welcome to today's episode of Scamto. I'm your host, Kalibitsoke Austin Wakwa and I'm excited to introduce to our guest, Khosi Manenze. Khosi's story is one of resilience and determination. As a teenage father raised by a single mother, he faced many challenges that many of us can only imagine. Despite losing his father at a young age, Khosi persevered and is now a passionate advocate for young rights and support. And today he's here to share his inspiring story with us. From navigating the ups and downs of teenage parenthood to finding his purpose, let us dive into conversation with Khosi after this short break. Welcome back. As I said before the break, I'll be sitting face to face with our guest, Khosi. Welcome to Scamto. And please, man, can you tell us a bit more about the time when you became a teenage father?
Yone ne le nthonyana e le goreng e hectic wa ntlhaloganya cause ne ke sa qale gore ko ntleng go tlo nna yang then ke tlo handlela yang dilo wa ntlhaloganya mara so far man go sharpo fela.
Okay, sharp. How did your mother's support shape your experience as a young parent?
Ene o nsitse ka dilo tse baya toko wa ntlhaloganya cause ke ene fela motho ke nang le ene so far ke ene motho e le goreng o kgona go balance situation tse tsotlhe ke ene mme ke ene ntate mo saeteng la wa ntlhaloganya so ene o nnile le support e grande so far.
What were some of the biggest challenges that you faced as a teenage father and how did you overcome them?
Man ke gore re di bayanyana man
Bye.
like situation ya ntlha ya Zaka le wena wa qaba Zaka se ntho e le goreng itlela fela especially o nna le one parent o e le goreng ke ene ntate ke ene mama wa ntlhaloganya so tšhelete ke yone ntho e le goreng ne le problem wa ntlhaloganya so wena on your side you have to do your side hustles gore like o kgone go feletsa e le gore o kry-anyana something wa ntlhaloganya then dilo tsa go di kgona go pele.
Cool. How did losing your father at a young age impact your life and your decisions?
Dog ke gore ke feel o kare Joe at some stage nkgobaditse thata cause ke feleletsa le nna ke ditse di wrong decisions in life wa ntlhaloganya ke feleletsa ke ikeletsa fela like go sa nne le motho e le goreng wa tshegetsa go le saeteng go make sure gore I'm on the right track or I'm doing my things well. And like e mess up yone too much but so far life it's life. I got a granddaddy ona ntlhokomela a mpontsha tsela. That's why so far ke sa lose hope wa ntlhaloganya mo dilong tse baya.
Cool. What inspired you to become an advocate for young people's rights and support?
Ke beya ke re ke inspire ke dilo tse baya toko. First thing like nka baya you gotta respect yourself then people will respect you back wa ntlhaloganya so far Joe respect, like na le respect go bathong, batho ba nna le respect go wena, then you move on. So wa itse le wena dilo di a change ntse go tsamaya.
Great. Can you share a particular meaningful moment or experience that stands out to you as a teenage father?
Come again, dog.
Can you share a particular meaningful moment? Something like a moment where maybe it brought you to tears, where you or are a teenage father, like experience only a meaningful to you as a teenage father.
Like I can understand the shop fee question.
I understand.
Yeah,
In
in an easy way.
In an easy way, like have you ever had a moment where you cried? Yeah, that moment as a father specifically.
No, dog.
You haven't.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So how do you balance your responsibilities as a parent with your own goals and aspirations?
Okay. By putting myself together, like making my own decisions and making sure that my things are done my way. Yeah.
Planning.
Yeah.
Great. Next question. What advice would you give to other young people who may be facing similar challenges?
I would like to say, don't give up on your thing, dog. Whatever happens for a purpose. So don't give up on your thing, because you will never know where life put you into. So don't give up. Whatever comes your way, comes your way. Go with it.
That's it right there. Do your thing, man. Some wise words. Okay, next question. How has your relationship with your child's mother evolved over time?
It was too hectic, dog. I'll never say it was perfect. It was too hectic. Some words I will never speak it on a camera, you see. Yeah, but it was never bad. It was never easy.
It was too hectic.
Yeah, too hectic, dog.
Cool. Next question. What's next for you, Khosi? What are your hopes and dreams for your future, and how do you plan to achieve them?
Like, my hopes are big, dog, and my dreams are big. And I gotta say, I will have to push too much so that I can be there for everyone who needs me, especially my daughter. Because this thing, it's about him, not I, so far. So I gotta push, do my things the way I planned it on my side. So far, passion and discipline towards my decisions. So, yeah.
Great. Our viewers want to know, do you think you are a spoiled brat?
Nah, man. Some of the things I do it for myself. Yeah, I got a support from my parents so far, but some of the things I do it for myself, dog.
So in other words, you are not a spoiled brat?
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay, there you have it, our viewers at home. Khosi is not a spoiled brat. Okay, so join us after the short break as we continue to talk with our guest. Please don't change the channel, don't move. Welcome back as we welcome again most Kamto. We are still sitting face to face with our guest Khosi Tsile. Khosi, my guy, I understand how you are passionate about soccer. So how did you get into sport and what does it mean to you?
Yeah, like at first, sports was everything, my dog. Like everything. Now I will never say I want to be back there on a field and play again because there's no time, dog.
Oh, you're not on the field anymore.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm not there anymore, dog, because some of the things that you face in life, dog, you have to change your ways so that you can reach your dreams, or what can I say? Mare, yone so far, I'm not on sport anymore. Like I'm done with it.
you're done.
Yeah.
Like totally done.
Totally done. Because that thing was about my parents. You see, so I'm done.
You are done.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Have you ever had to balance your love for soccer with your responsibilities as a young father? Or how did you manage that?
Immediately when I had a daughter, I just left sport. Like didn't want it. Like I didn't want to make it anymore. Like do two different things. It was hard for me. That's why I just left one, then focused on one thing.
Okay. Cool. As an MC, what inspired you to pursue music and what message do you hope to convey through your lyrics?
Like as an MC, please come again.
As an MC, what inspired you to pursue music and what message do you hope to convey through your lyrics?
Like you know, Mfitore, like music is everything to all people. And I as an MC, Mfitu, like I just roll with it because it's fun, you see. And I have love for music. That's why I can never put, what can I say? It's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, I'm just doing my thing, dog.
So you're doing it for fun.
For fun.
For fun. Awesome, awesome. How do you think your experiences as a teenage father and advocate inform your music and performance? Okay, I think it basically says how do you mix your role or experience as a teenage father and advocate inform your music and performances? Yeah, how do they relate?
Like, for now, dog, I will never say I focus more, I focus more on this thing of the MC, because, you know, a person need money, dog. You see, so far I focus on one thing, then I come back later,
Deal with another one.
deal with another situation.
Okay. Great. Next question. Can you share a memorable moment or gig that stand out to you as an MC? And how did it feel to connect with your audience?
I think it was this year, early March or what? Was it early March or what? Yeah, here at Bottle Store. A black and white event.
Oh, black and white.
Yeah, it was a black and white event where I felt like this thing is for me and I'll never leave it.
Oh, you were the MC at that?
Yeah.
Awesome. So how was it?
It was awesome. Like, I felt the event that this event it's for I alone.
I alone.
Yeah.
That's why you felt that like. I wonder on guy. Anyways, Khosi, how has being a teenage father affected your love life and relationships? Have you faced any unique challenges or stereotypes in that regard?
For that one, I'll never say I faced too much things like, for your name, it have never been that way so far.
Okay. Unfortunately, society can be quick to judge young parents, right? So, how have you dealt with negative comments or stigma related to being a teenage father? And what message would you like to share with those who may be struggling with similar experiences?
Like, I would like to say, focus on your shit, dog. Never look back. Never listen to those words from other people who don't know how you feel, who don't put food on your table.
Right.
Just focus on your shit, because that thing is yours alone. Just focus on your shit, dog.
Great. Anyone who is facing the similar challenges, Lamuk advice keep on doing what you do. Hopefully, advice one day. You know yourself out there. Message hopefully will fit like going, right? Okay, moving on. As you are a student and doing grade 12, how do you manage your fatherhood and being a student at the same time?
Like right now, dog, you have to focus on school. Like, just focus on school, on the part times, then you can meet with your daughter or son out there, hang out when there's time. The mostly thing, you gotta focus on your school shit. Do what is best for you so that at other time o kgone supa se le gore no se etse ko sekolong on tlhaloganya. Yeah.
Awesome. Any regrets of having a child at young age?
Nah, dog.
No regrets.
Yeah.
Cool. Last question. Who is taking care of your child?
His grandmother and her mother, dog. Gotta say that, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, once again, thank you for joining us and hope you enjoyed our Scamto. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed our conversation with our guest today on Scamto. And please, after the break, we play a game. Don't go anywhere. We came to our last segment of the day and of the show. So on our last segment, each and every episode of another game, guys. If out awiti or the first time we share Scamto. Guest na lone re tlo dlala game e nngwe ya dipotso tse 5. So re na le dipotso tse dintsi mo kapong. Guest e tsa fuduwa o choose tse 5. Each question I feel like is too personal or I can't answer this one. Tambe ane one shot of moringa. Moringa mari it's healthy my guy. So my guy, are you ready?
I'm ready, dog.
Yeah, so ready na moringa or ready to araba dipotso?
To answer All questions.
All questions.
Yeah.
That's so. Let's do this thing. You can do your thing there. Yeah.
Hey.
SARS. Okay, first question, Ere, what will be your first step when you find your partner cheating on you? Yes, my guy. And please be honest, it's just a game.
I'll just leave him alone, dog, because I'm not violent. Yeah.
Yeah, but what would you do? You're just going to leave her alone?
Yeah, I'm going to pass, dog.
Pass.
To avoid all the shit, dog.
All the shit.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's do another one. Second question. Ere, would you dance naked for 2 hours to save your mother from a hectic situation? O ka bina o le naked for 2 hours go save mama gago mo situationeng e hectic.
What type of a situation would be?
Okay, if it was me, let's say o called Mashonis and then Mashonis are okay, mpinele 2 hours ke only naked to wipe up those debts. Yeah, tsa mama gago.
If there's no video, if there's no, they are not taking a video there. For my mother, I would do that.
You would?
Yeah.
Awesome. I will also do that thing. Yeah. But let's do the third question. Okay.
Hey.
Imagine a whole you dancing naked. Yeah, and the third question would you dump your girl to spend 5 minutes with Kamumpela?
Nah, dog.
Hi, chickeniki. Hi, beef.
Nah, dog.
Who wouldn't deny all this?
Hey, dog.
Okay.
First thing, dog. You don't know who Kamumpela dated at first. Yeah. And you don't know his situation. So behind that cheese.
Yeah, ne?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Too much.
Too much. Okay, move on. Before. These people are about your numbering. I don't know what's happening. Each and every episode again never fits. It's not fair. Okay, before, what would be the first thing in your mind when you get locked in the room for 2 days with Somizi? Some gaga. What's all the room with some gaga for 2 days? Lily two fella. What would you do?
Dog. Never speak to him, dog. Or I will take only ideas from him. Yeah.
For 2 days.
Yeah. It's better for ideas, dog. Nothing more.
Nothing more.
Yeah.
We don't know. But let's go. That's up for you.
Who knows, dog?
Trapos our fellow, my guy.
Hey.
It's upside down. Okay. Says if your mother, sister, and girlfriend were drowning in the sea, who would you save first?
My mother, dog.
Your mother?
Yeah.
Oh, without hesitation. What about Mugele?
Hey, dog, I will go to him later. But firstly, my mom, who brought me to the world, dog.
Oh, that's great. Len never felt I would do the same. Well, I'm unfortunately guessed I would not be able to take 5 years. So, between me and him, one of us has to drink moringa because the casca waste I get clarity nature. So, if let's take it right about to taste that thing, it's not that bad anymore. Cause very
what the hell is the king doing to the beat? Joshua, you bafana ba le hape. Utlwa? Ba utlwa ka fa tshoba bolela ba ka skene. Ba go botsa jo. Tsena ke tsene we. tla ke di neme se. Asando wena ma. Utlwa.